life is pure chaos. But I'm still super happy and smiling about it though. Definitely not dead inside. So today's video is probably the last video that I'm gonna be posting before Christmas. And a couple videos before this were all Christmas themed. So you may be wondering, Lauren, what Christmas themed video do you have as your last video before we all usher in Christmas? It must be pretty Christmassy, right? Nope, because I couldn't think of another Christmas idea. And what happens when I can't think of any other YouTube video idea? Oh, that's right. We're gonna react to some ridiculous animated stories. Some more true animated stories. Actually, no, I can link this to Christmas. Hold on. Some people think Santa is real, and some people think Santa is fake. Same is true for these animated stories. There you go, there's the connection. Ah yes, look at this treasure trove of content that has literally been popping up everywhere when I'm on YouTube. And some of these, I don't know how they don't get demonetized. I just don't understand how. I've also been noticing a trend. Pregnant. Pregante, pregnant, praganot. Ah yes, Share My Story loves pregnancy stories. So I thought today's theme could be looking at the most ridiculous, true, animated pregnancy stories. You know, Santa is chubby, looks pregnant, and thus we will read pregnant stories. That's the connection with Christmas. Santa could be pregnant. We don't know. Although it's biologically impossible, but also not really because he's a magical being that could probably do whatever he wants. Are the elves his children? I don't know, let's just pretend it's Christmas related, okay? It's Christmas related. Don't question me. All right, this first story. I have 10 kids at age 18. What? How? Oh my God.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm Flavia, and I grew up in a small and boring town in the US. I hated everything about my life.
Wow, what teenager problems.
Except my boyfriend.
Oh.
He was pretty cute.
Oh, he is pretty
But
cute.
then the unimaginable happened. I got pregnant at 14.
Oh my God. Look, she's wearing red. Christmas, I told you. Okay, so she got pregnant for the first time at 14, but she has 10 kids in 4 years. So was she having like triplets and quadruplets? What was going on?
I loved walking through the streets with my big belly at age 14 and everyone staring at me. But once the baby was born, no one cared about me anymore.
Oh no.
And I missed feeling special.
Oh no.
So
Wait. Oh God, oh no. I paused it, I was like, wait a minute. She had the baby. She misses feeling special. Feel like she might try to have another baby.
So I got pregnant again.
Oh
I
my
simply
God.
forgot to tell my boyfriend that I had come off the pill. And that time,
I had
it was
forgotten.
even better. Because I was expecting twins, even though I was only 15 years old.
Oh my God. Okay, we're up to 3 babies now in a year. 3 babies at 15? What is happening? Is this true? Okay, I just quickly Google searched this and I can't find anything about a girl having 10 kids by the age of 18. So I can't verify this story. Just like we can't verify Santa. I'm just gonna keep trying to make this Christmas related. For every like that you leave on this video, it becomes a bit more Christmassy. Do it, please. Look at the likes, look at them coming in. Look how Christmassy this video is now, I told you.
You must wonder what my parents were thinking throughout
Oh yeah, where's her parents?
all this. Well, they were already in their 60s and retired. They had nothing to do with their lives.
Oh my God, what a teenager way to think. My parents have worked their whole lives, they raised their children, they're finally in their 60s, they're retired, and they have nothing better to do with their lives except for raise more my children. What else could they possibly do with their lives? They're too old to have lives. It's not like they want to travel or chill out or take a vacation. No, no, no.
So they really enjoyed having grandkids to look after.
Except that they're not having grandkids, they're just raising children again.
The only person who wasn't happy was my boyfriend. His parents also hated me. When he got me pregnant a 3rd time when I was 16,
What?
he really shouldn't have been surprised.
Why do they not learn? I don't understand.
So the 3rd time I got pregnant, I got twins again. So we had 5
Oh,
kids
God.
in total. Long story short, I got pregnant again at 16 with twins,
Oh my
then another time
God.
at 17 with triplets, and one last time with twins at 18.
You know that show, like My Strange Addiction? I should have known that it was a thing, too. For people to be addicted to having children. Wait, how are they paying for all this? She's only now 18!
As an 18-year-old, I have 10 kids. I seriously don't recommend this to anyone.
I don't recommend this to anybody. My life is pure chaos. But I'm still super happy and smiling about it though. Definitely not dead inside.
I've had to sacrifice everything for my kids.
Oh, you don't say.
I'm only 18, but I already look like I'm 35.
Oh, girl.
It's because it's so stressful to take care of so many kids.
You literally have a litter. Look at this. What is this?
I was so insecure about my body that I even asked my boyfriend if he still found me attractive. Luckily, he's a good guy.
He's like, yes, you look more like Santa now, especially with your red and white shirt that you always wear. And you know how much I love Santa.
We are a good family, with the exception of my firstborn child.
Oh God, what? I wasn't expecting this turn. What's wrong with the first kid?
He is a monster.
Okay.
He shows a lot of behavior that is present in psychopaths.
Why is this story taking such a weird turn? Okay. If they never come back to that, I'm gonna...
You might think I'm evil for saying this, but sometimes I wish that he would just disappear.
Oh my God.
He only cares about himself, and he is ruining all of our lives.
Wait a minute. So her first kid that she had at 14 is a 4-year-old. It's a 4-year-old. And she's like, he's the devil, he's a psychopath, he wants to kill everybody, I hope he disappears someday. He's 4. I know plenty of kids that think it's funny to hurt their siblings because they're 4. They don't know. They're 4. Put them on Santa's naughty list and move on. They'll grow out of it. They're 4. I wonder how many Santa references I can put into this one video.
And he's ruining all of our lives. But at least my other kids are great. They're cute and love to play with each other.
At least I have my other kid. No wonder your first kid hates you. Look at him. He's like, oh, she loves all them more than me. That's how you make psychopaths. You did this. He's 4.
We also decided to not have any more kids for the next few years.
Hold on. You decided not to have any kids for the next few years? I thought the sentence was gonna end, we decided not to have any more kids. A couple years? Stop having children!
Something crazy happened 1 month ago. Two men broke into our house.
Greatest robbers ever. Look at them booties.
But my 3-year-old boy, Chris, noticed them and ran to my bed saying, "There's someone downstairs."
She's like, please take the oldest one. We think he's evil. Please just take it.
But after 10 minutes, the police arrived, and they were able to catch the thieves.
Okay, what?
So you see, having children also has its good sides.
You know what could have also done that and not, you know, cost you everything in life that 10 children would? A dog. An alarm system. I love having children. They have some good qualities, like they can tell you when there's a burglar in the house. Ah, darn it! I missed a Santa joke! Burglars that break into your house. You know, like Santa does. Boom, got it. I don't know what's happening.
But there's another problem.
Oh God, what's
My
happening
boyfriend's
now?
parents are trying to convince him to leave our city to study at a good college. Recently, one of his high school classmates, Joanna, asked him out on a date.
Oh my God, that's right, they're still in high school. They're still in freaking high school. Wow.
When I heard that Joanna had hit on him, I got so angry.
I feel like this one story has turned into like 50 stories. But so many stories in this one story.
I wrote a Facebook post calling her out for trying to steal my boyfriend.
Oh.
A lot of people liked my post. She responded to my post, saying that none of it was true. But over the next few weeks, she tried a couple more times to steal
Joanna.
my boyfriend at school.
You mad
It's so
thirsty, yo!
pathetic.
Get away! Can't you see he has enough going on at home? He has 10 freaking children and one of them is a psychopath, okay?
Many fathers
going
in
on
this
with her
kind of
hair?
situation would probably run away and start a new life. At least he's
Yeah,
not
her
like
hair
that.
is freaking out. Wait, it ended like that? Wow, that story had so many freaking twists and turns. I don't even know. That was the most Christmassy story I've ever read. All right, moving on. I thought I was gonna be able to read 3 stories, but I think we're gonna do 2 because that last story just, wow, took me like 25 minutes to read. This story, yet again, another Christmas story where a girl is wearing a red shirt. Red and white, look, see, Christmas. Another Christmas story about having way too many kids. Because Christmas is a time for children. There's the connection, you're welcome.
Hey, I'm Monica. And this story is about my boyfriend Neil and how he pressured me into having
a whole lot of babies.
It all started when we were watching a reality TV show about a girl who was raising her quadruplets.
Oh my god, is it the girl from the first video?
And the girl was making millions of dollars.
What? I need to get me some kids. I need to get some kids for the money. And you know, the burglar protection.
My boyfriend Neil said to me, hey, if this girl got a TV show because she had quadruplets, why don't you get pregnant with quintuplets? We would have one more kid than her and therefore become even more famous and rich.
Her face is exactly what I feel right now. He's like, girl with reality show making millions and being rich for having 4 babies. You have 5 babies. We will become richer, because that's how that works. Never in the history of anything has anybody ever had 5 kids. Never.
Becoming rich and famous was the worst reason to have kids.
You think?
I told him he was crazy, but he kept going on about how having 5 children would change our lives for the better.
Think about it. We could start a band, sweetheart.
I told him that there was no way I would ever do that.
I feel like she's
gonna do it,
But
Neil just
though.
Ignored me and continued to pressure me into having quintuplets.
We're doing it, okay?
Saying that all would be fine once we were rich and famous.
Of course.
I don't think it's good for children to grow up with cameras following them all the time.
I mean, yeah. But then again, we have all these YouTube family chat. That's all you had to do, girl. You could have just had a kid or 2 and then started a YouTube family channel. Then you'd be rich and famous, except for now, because they're all gonna disappear probably from COPPA. Never mind. Have the 5 kids at once.
But he begged me for months to have quintuplets. And I began to wonder if maybe it was a good idea.
Oh my god,
after
no,
all.
he's brainwashing her!
I mean, having a big family might be great. And the government gives financial support for each child, so we'd be able to afford to take care of them.
Oh no.
Well, one night, I had a dream where I told my boyfriend Neil that I wanted to have quintuplets. It seemed so real and so right. I figured it was my subconscious telling me we should go for it.
No, don't ever do this. No. No, if your dream is telling you to have 5 kids at once, don't listen to it. It's most likely because that's all that's been on your mind from your weird peer pressuring boyfriend. But sure, yeah, make all of your huge life decisions based on a dream you kind of had that one night.
So the next morning, I told
God.
Neil I was ready to become pregnant with quintuplets. He started cheering and got all excited and promised me that this was the best decision I've ever made. But when we went to the fertility doctor and told him about our plans, he warned us that multiple births were very dangerous, both for the mother and for her babies. That's why he refused to help us.
Good.
But that didn't stop my boyfriend from finding another doctor who had to pay extra money.
This doctor, he's like, hell yeah, I'll do it for any amount of money. I don't care how dangerous it is. I don't care. I don't care. I need me that money, okay?
You can imagine how scared I was that something would go wrong. But at least I had Neil by my side.
Oh yes, at least Neil is there. He's been so great this whole time. He has such great ideas. You are definitely making a very good decision.
The doctor took a very close look. He wanted to make sure he wasn't missing a baby. But after 20 minutes of looking at the monitor, he told us he was seeing 5 heartbeats, and we were expecting quintuplets. My boyfriend and I immediately started screaming out of joy.
We did it! Thank you, sketchy doctor!
And then I developed preeclampsia, so I had to have an emergency C-section, and my babies were born prematurely at 25 weeks.
This is why the first doctor was like, I won't do it. It is very dangerous, not safe for anybody. Second doctor's like, don't care.
When they took me down to see my babies, I thought I was going crazy. There weren't just 5 babies.
There were 6.
There were 6
God.
babies. The
What?
doctor had overlooked one of my babies during the ultrasound.
Whoops!
So we ended up with
A whole lot of babies.
I guess you can imagine how happy my boyfriend was when he got the news.
Boo, Neil. What a weirdo. What a weirdo.
My boyfriend Neil turned out to be a great dad. Today, our babies are 1 year old, and taking care of them requires my boyfriend and me to work as a team. Unfortunately, though, we don't have our own TV show yet.
Who could have seen that coming? But this was such a smart and well thought out idea. I thought we would be rich and famous.
We contacted more than 20 TV networks, but none of them wanted to work with us. But Neil and I already have a new plan. We will start our own YouTube channel.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I knew it. I said in the beginning. Well, this plan went down the drain too. When was this video made? September of this year, right before COPPA went into effect. You can't have kids in your videos anymore. This whole plan is going down the drain.
We read an article about this 8-year-old boy, Ryan, who is one of the most successful YouTubers in the world.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Gotta love parents exploiting their children for money. That's been this entire video.
I also started watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh my god, I hate these people so much already. These people are the worst. I have so much more respect for the 10-kid girl now. At least she wanted her children. These people are just like, yeah, they'll make us rich and famous. That's all we ever wanted. Oh, we can't get our own TV show? YouTube. Ryan's toy review. We need to get us one of those. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We'll become them. I'm legitimately scared for these children's well-being.
I also started watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And the more I watch it, the more I want to be famous myself.
Oh my god.
I know how stupid that sounds.
Yes.
But wouldn't it be an exciting and fun life? Well, I guess that becoming famous is even more important to my boyfriend Neil than it is to me. So I'm sure he will figure out a way to make it happen. But whether we get famous or not, I'm already happy with how things are. My family is absolutely perfect. So thank you for listening to my story.
I don't even know what to say. I was like just silent through the whole end of that. Cause just... I mean, I'm glad that you're still wearing red and white so I can keep my Christmas theme going for this video. Oh my god. Okay, moral of this entire video, don't do any of this. None of this is a good idea. At least the girl in the first story was like, hey, don't do this. This is a bad idea. Girl in the second story is like, no, we're gonna just keep trying to be rich and famous. It's fine. It's the most important thing in my life. Okay, well, I hope this video filled you with Christmas joy. If it did, like I said, make sure to leave a like before you go. It will make this video super Christmassy somehow with magic. Let me know in the comments below if there's any other ridiculous animated stories you want me to react to, because I love them. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and hit that notification bell so I don't get lost in the void that is now YouTube. And as always, I will see you guys soon.